In this warm-up, I'm introducing students to the vocabulary of matrices and how to perform addition, subtraction, and scalar multiplication. So if I wanted to name the address of B12, that would be the number 8 because it's in row 1, column 2. And then if you wanted to name the dimensions, A is a 2 by 2, B is a 1 by 3. You always have to name the rows and then the columns. And if we did number 3, it asks you to find A plus B. Well, A plus B, A and B don't have the same dimensions, so you can't add unless you could add corresponding positions. So they're not the same dimensions, so you have to put not possible. And the final problem we're going to work out in the warm-up is the last problem, which is number 10. Number 10 said 2 times A minus 3 times matrix D that's given. So you're going to need to apply scalar multiplication to both of those and then apply the difference, or distribute the negative 3 to the second matrix D and then add. So I'm just going to apply 2 times A. So 2 times every element inside of A to negative 3, 4, 0. So that's going to become, subtract, let's just go ahead and set this up. 3 times matrix D would be negative 1, 2, and 3, and 5. So if you distribute to every element, to all 4 elements, that's going to be 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 0 is 0. And then I'm just going to change that to a plus, I think, and then go ahead and multiply the negative 3 through. If you didn't multiply the negative with the 3 into every element, then you would have to subtract 3 times every element. So either way is correct. I'm going to go ahead and multiply negative 3, and that's going to be a positive 3. That's going to be a negative 6, a negative 9, and negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. So since I went ahead and changed that subtraction to an addition and distributed the negative 3, now I can go ahead and add corresponding positions. So to get my final answer, so that's going to be 4 plus 3 is 7, negative 6 plus negative 6 is negative 12, 8 plus negative 9 is negative 1, and 0 plus negative 15 is negative 15. So the answer to 2 times A minus 3 times D, the capital letters stand for the matrices when you're showing what you're multiplying by, and your final answer is a 2 by 2 matrix. And the answer is 7, negative 12, negative 1, and negative 15.